Hello viewers, welcome back to Mage Experts, professional web development course online with your instructor Shan. Hopefully you guys remember that on last class we learned linking, that how to link to any specific part of the same web page or how to link to the specific part of another web page. Today we learn for how to add images onto our website. That how to add images to pages and choose the right format for the images and optimizing images for the web. We learn step by step. Okay, so why we use image on the web page? There are many reasons why you might want to add an image to a web page. You might want to include a logo, photograph, illustration, diagram, or chart. There are several things to consider when selecting and preparing images for your site, but taking time to get them right will make it look more attractive and professional. In this class, you'll learn how to include an image in your web page using HTML, pick which image format to use, show an image at right size, and optimize an image for use on the web to make pages load faster. Okay, so when we talk for image, so the first question in mind is that from where we can take the images from. Choosing images for your site. A picture can say 1,000 words, and a great images help make the difference between an average looking site and a really engaging one. Images can be used to set the tone for a site in less time than it takes to read a description. Like if you guys see any website, if you want to visit any website, and if you see the images, so images says 1,000 words rather than reading the description. Nobody likes to read whole description about the website, but just the images are the main thing for the visitors to take a look at the website, what this website is based on. Okay, so there are many free websites where you can take images from, and there are also a paid images website where you can download paid images, which is most common: Shutterstock, iStockPhoto, v.com, sxc.hu, and fotelia.com. I use some free website to take the images, and it's also good for you guys when you want to take any image from internet. So it's not copyrighted image from Google, but you take from any free website, images website, where the images are able to download for free. Let's visit pixabay.com for image. Firstly, we want logo. So we are going to search for logo. Okay, so you may see that now many of the logos are appearing in the images, and these are not any copyright images. We can use these images on any part of a web page if it is live or if it is a local machine. Okay, so I think you can take any image from here which you like. I've already downloaded some images, so it may not take so long for this video if I take images after. And there is one more site as well, pngtree.com, where you find images in PNG format, but it has limit to download. It has limit to download 3 images each per day. So you have to sign in for your account and take the images out, and you can take maximum 3 images each day. And from Pixabay you can take as many images as you want. How to take images from Pixabay? Like, this is the logo of Harley Davidson motorcycle travel. I want to take this image. I am just telling this for you guys that how you can download the image from Pixabay. First of all, sign up for your account, sign in on your account, and then do download. Otherwise, it's asked for CAPTCHA on every image. When you are logged in, just search any image what you want, and when you find a good one for your website or for your web page, just click on that image. When you have the page like that, just click on free download. It will give you several resolutions for this image: 640 by 426, 1280 by 853, 1920 by 1280, and 2200 by 1467. It gives several resolutions for different images. Every image has different resolutions. So whatever resolution you find best for your web page, you can download that one. Just click. If you like 640 by 426, you can just press this radio button and click download. When you click download, the website, the picture is on your computer. You can click open, and you may see that the image is on your computer now. Okay. Second thing, for PNG tree. Like if you sign up for PNG tree and when you sign in your account, you have the maximum 3 images download each day. So if you want to take any image from here, so how you can do this, just search whatever you want. Like I want logo, so just click the one you like. I like this one, so I'm clicking this. Okay, so when you click download PNG, it may direct download the PNG after giving you this pop-up box. It's showing me that I want to I want to download for free or premium download. I want to download for free, so I'm clicking free download, 3 downloads each day. When I click free download, so you may see that the image is downloaded in my PC. When I click it open, you may see that the image is on my PC now. Okay, so it was a step to download the images from Pixabay and pngtree.com. These are the sites where there is not any copyrighted image, but there are free images to use on any part of your web page. Okay, so I have some images which I have already downloaded. So let's move forward with how to place that images. Like I have these ones. I have diagram, I have illustration, logo image, organization chart image, and photograph image. Okay, so now the thing is how we can show it on our web page. But before showing, we want to know that where we can store images for our website, as there is always a directory for a website to put images and for every other thing, because we can't add everything, image, tags, fonts, everything on same folder. It would be hard for us to find, and if it's a separate folder for all things like images, fonts, CSS, so that would be particularly easy for us. Okay, so like let's create a HTML file by following the same steps. Like every time I'm going to HTML folder, and now I am clicking here to new folder and I am renaming it as images. Okay, so because it's images class, so I'm going to make an index file here, index.html. okay, going to open it with notepad. Just do the same steps like every time. Doc type HTML, open and close this. Head, body. Okay, and inside head tag, a title tag. Hopefully you guys remember how to write an HTML template. Okay, so in template I am going to write adding images on web page. Okay, so the next thing is what we have to write inside the body. Let's first make a h1 element here, so it would be visible that what we are doing on the web page. We've already wrote the title above, but it's good to write an h1 so it would be visible on the web page that what we are doing in this web page. Okay, let's run it on browser now. Index.html, open with Google Chrome. Okay, so you may see that it's a simple web page. Like every time it has only a h1 tag. We've read that many time before. Okay, so how we can add image by using img tag. img, to add an image into the page, you need to use an img element. This is an empty element, which means there is no closing tags. Like br and hr tag, those are empty tags which don't have any closing tag. It's the same as br and hr tag. It is also an empty element known as empty elements, which has no closing tag. Okay, so what we write inside the image, like when we open and close it like this, so what we have to write inside this: source. This tells the browser where it can find the image file. This will usually be a relative URL pointing to an image on your site. Okay, So firstly we have to add an image like this. I have to copy one just I'm going to place this images folder onto this directory. So images, I'm going to control X this folder and control V, current paste. Okay, so I have a directory of images here where I want to take the images from. src is basically an attribute which is used for img tag. src used for img tag. Now I want to take one image from my images folder, so I may give the path like I've told you guys before. For any web page, another web page, we take a path for that web page, and when we click on that link, so that would take us to that web page. But now we are going to write it for images. Okay, so I'm going to images folder slash and the name of that particular image. Like I want to go for logo first, so we have to take a full name, logo.png. Okay, and also have a forward slash sign before closing the ing tag. Like br and hr, we write br and hr like this, br space slash forward slash and closing tag. Okay, so like this. So we write image same as br, but it have source attribute within it. Let's run it on browser. Okay, so you may see that the images already appeared on our web browser, but it's a very large image. We'd apply width and height later on, but let's read about more attributes for this image tag. Then another attribute is alt attribute. This provides a text description of the image which describes the image if you cannot see this. Okay, so basically it has alt attribute as well. Alt equals double quote, and it is logo, so we have to write logo within it. Okay, so it's logo. Okay, so we are unable to see alt tag. How we can see that? Basically, when the internet connection is slow or down for anybody, so they may see a title for the image first before loading to that image. If I delete that image or rename that image from that path, from that destination of the folder, so it may just show me the alt name of that image. Like if I rename this by pressing F2, and I'm going to rename it as logo n. Okay, logo n. Okay, so when it is unable to find that image, so it may show that alt tag. You may see that it is showing logo now. Why? Because it is unable to find that image. When it is when the browser was unable to find the image, or it have not a particular directory for that image, or if the internet connection is down, so you may see the alt title, alt tag for that image. Okay, so let's move forward to another attribute. It's title. What title is another attribute like alt. You can also use the title attribute. You can also use the title attribute with the img element to provide additional information about the image. Most browsers will display the content of this attribute in the tooltip when the users hover over the image. Let's use another attribute, which is title. Okay, and I am also going to write logo here. Okay, let's fix the image name now, because we've renamed it last time. Okay, so it's already renamed, so it may not show alt tag now, and I've told you guys that how it may show alt tag. Now I've used title attribute. Okay, let's run it on browser again. Okay, now you can see when I hover over the mouse over the image, it may show the title in a tooltip format with the name logo. What I write inside the quotations, title equals to quotation, and inside quotation I write logo. If I write anything inside that, it may show that name instead of logo. So we've used src attribute, alt attribute, and title attribute. We may give a brief description of title if you want to, like company name, like I've used Meet Experts, professional web development course online. Okay, so when I do this, so it may show me Professional Image Experts Professional Web Development Course Online. Okay, so when you write anything inside the title, it may show that particular title when we hover over the image. Let's move forward to give the images height and width. Let's title rename it as logo. Call this particular logo not Image Experts logo. Now I am going to give it the width and height. How we can do that? By using width and height attribute. Just give width attribute first. Width is it's noted in pixels, so we have to write the numbers, not px in this, just numbers, and it may note the size of the numbers in pixels. Like I'm going to write it 200. Okay, I'm going to save the file by Ctrl S and now rendering it on browser by Ctrl F5 or Ctrl F5. Okay, so you may see that the logo image is now smaller and it's taking the width attribute, and after applying the width attribute, its width is 200 pixel. Width specifies the width of the image in pixels. Images often take longer to load than the HTML code that makes up the rest of the page. It is therefore a good idea to specify the size of the image so that the browser can render the rest of the text on the page while leaving the right amount of space for the image that it is still loading. Let's specify height attribute now for this image. Height equals double quote to 100 for height, and it may also take in pixels. Let's render in browser again. Okay, so you may see that the logo is something like it's stretched or it's covered within that height. So if you don't want to use a height attribute, so you can also use a width attribute if the image is distorting or something, cause height it may take auto for this image, and if height is useful, so you may give the height here, as height specifies the height of the images in pixels. Okay, so we've add image like logo here. Let's add some more images. Like I want to copy this. I want to give an illustration image in the web page. Let's give photograph image, photograph.jpg. Take full name and place it here. Make the alt tag of that image as photography. Title for that image is photography as well, and width and height we can decide after. So let's empty these attributes for now. Okay, I'm going to save this file and I render this on page. So you may see that the image is too big for a web page that is having scroll bars on our web page to view that image. Let's specify the height for this image. Width for this image, like I want to give it 500 pixels. Okay, you may see that the image is now 500 pixels in width, and if I want to specify height for that image as well, so when I specify height for this image, like I want to specify the height 250 pixels, so I'm going to save the file and render the web page. You can see that the image is now appearing after the logo. Let's give a BR element in between so the image may go down. Okay, so like this you can add as many as images as you want. The main thing is source attribute. After the alt attribute, if the image is not loading in the web page or it is not a proper destination, proper directory, proper folder structure. Title, when we hover over the image, so it may give that title, and width and height is for your specifications, that if you want to give height and width for your image or not. You can also make these attributes empty if you don't have a use for this, or just don't use that attribute if you don't have the use of that attribute for your image, and it's just for specification of the image if you want to specify height and specify width. I think you guys have a better idea now how to place images on the web page. You can use this for multiple images, and if you have any question like the image is not appearing or the directory is missing or something, or you are confused that you are unable to add, so you can comment me below on comment section. because I think is enough for this class. So we'll continue the rest of this in the next classes. Till then, if you have any question, you can send us an email at magecourses@gmail.com, magecourses@gmail.com. You can like us on Facebook at fb.me/magexperts. Send us a message on Facebook at m.me/magexperts. You can subscribe our channel on YouTube. You can also comment below in comment section if you have any question or want to appreciate this video. We are going to make new videos soon. Till then, stay tuned with our channel.